first up, the top story today. The two-day G20 Summit is set to begin tomorrow, and before that, there is a flurry of diplomatic activity in Delhi. Leaders of 20 nations and 23 international organizations are arriving in the capital today. The Prime Minister has a packed agenda. Parikshit Luthra is there at the Bharat Mandapam at the G20 Summit venue. And let's go across to him now for more details. Parikshit.
Well, we're joining you right now from the International Media Center, which is right next to the Bharat Mandapam. And the Bharat Mandapam, because all the world leaders will be there, is out of bounds for the media. Having said that, yes, there is a lot of diplomatic activity in the national capital. You've got at least 17 heads of state or heads of government coming to India. You've got 43 delegations in total. So that's 10,000 delegates. 3,500 journalists have actually registered for this event. Where I'm standing right now is the media center, and there are 1,300 workstations, some 4 briefing rooms. This media center is actually spread across 2 halls, and this hall where I'm standing is actually 30,000 square feet. Having said that, to speak about the deliverables, there's a lot of work going on even right now to get consensus on the communique, because Russia and China are not comfortable with the wording of the Ukraine-Russia war. They have gone back from the Bali Declaration, and India is trying to have some sort of formulation which is agreeable to everyone. So when the leaders meet tomorrow, discussions will be on debt restructuring, increased ambition for climate financing, multilateral development bank reform, how to prepare them for global pandemics as well, and also some sort of legal framework on regulating crypto assets and stable coins. All of that will be very important to watch out for. Some of these agenda items, there is a pushback from countries like China and Saudi Arabia. So let's see what we can achieve. But debt relief for vulnerable countries like Ethiopia, Ghana, Zambia, that is very important to see over the next 2 days. There will be a major gala dinner that will take place tomorrow evening. 200 delegates would be there from the foreign countries and delegations. There will be a high table where the leaders will be seated. There will be 200 Indian government officials as well. It's a vegetarian meal. Street food, millets and cuisines from different parts of the country will be allowed. But this is a major economic and diplomatic networking event. There are certain outcomes, but at the same time, leaders will use this time to have bilaterals on the side. The Prime Minister himself has 15 bilaterals. So we're hoping for a communique, and the government is saying that, yes, there will be some sort of joint declaration. Let's see what happens in the press conference tomorrow. But the sessions will be divided into 3 sessions tomorrow and day after. And all of this ends with a press conference from the India presidency at 1 p.m. on Sunday.
All right, Parikshit, thanks a lot for taking us through all of those details and telling us what is on the agenda. All eyes really on the G20 Summit. And remember, we're going to be covering this all through the weekend, so you can catch all of the action right here. But with that, let's